Welcome back, everybody, to the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise here on MLB The Show 23. So we're pretty much going to get right into it here today, taking on the AL East leading Baltimore Orioles. They have a fantastic young core, really led by Adley Rutschman, Gunnar Henderson, and now Jackson Holliday has made his way up to the majors, and he is having a fantastic season. And I think we kind of have the same. We have a great young core of players. So kind of right now our franchises are in the same boat. We just had a better season last year, but this Orioles team trying to get to the playoffs, win this AL East, and that's going to be a strikeout here to start against Ke'Bryan Hayes. Nice change up there from D.L. Hall. Here comes Jace Peterson now batting second. 0-2 pitch to him, and he gets him swinging on the slurve. Back-to-back Ks here to start off this inning. 2 away just like that. And here comes Wyatt Freehan to the plate. So Wyatt Freehan back up to the majors. Works a 2-3-0 count. Just was killing it in AAA, obviously, in the limited time we sent him down there. And hopefully that has really worked out. And he's going to take the walk inside. So that's something he has definitely needed to improve on. Needs to work on his on-base percentage. And, hey, nice job taking walk. We will take it. And here comes Trey Mancini. Definitely a favorite for this Baltimore crowd. Sure got a nice reception, and he's been killing it this year. 315, 9 home runs. He had a really good year last year with Chicago. They just kind of went in a different direction. We take the flyer. Obviously need maybe more of a fielding first baseman, but Mancini's been killing it. But he's going to fly out here, and it's going to be easy first there for D.L. Hall. See, he got the City Connect unis on for the Orioles. I really like them. I wish they would roll up the sleeves too because they have a color underneath. And obviously, we're playing right now July 4th, so you got the July 4th hats on for each team, so that is pretty cool. How also you can't wear them, in any other day. It's not like they're in these settings, so that's pretty cool that you kind of pretty much play this day, and that's only how they show up. So that's an interesting thing. That's pretty neat. As Luis Ortiz, good start, strikes out late, and here comes Jackson Holliday. He is having a monster season so far. 289, 20 home runs, 46 ribbies. Looking very good, just about a 900 OPS. Yeah, he's definitely going to be Rookie of the Year, no doubt about it. But he's going to swing through on this one. Nice pitch from Ortiz. Get him on the K and throw over to first base. And here comes Gunnar Henderson now to the plate. So, yeah, this Orioles team is loaded with talent. Henderson going to swing through on that one. And they have a lot of this young talent up. That's why I want to take a look at it. And he's going to swing through on that one for strike 3 here in this second inning. As Ortiz looks like he has his K pitch on today. And here comes Heston Kjerstad, former first-round pick. So, yeah, they're not really staying patient with these guys. I know we're in year number 3 now. But, man, they have brought all these guys up as Kjerstad's going to go down swinging. So 4th K already for Ortiz, and here comes Kobe Mayo to the plate. He is a big-time power bat, so we have to be careful here. He's only hitting 208, but he definitely has a ton of power. 1-2 pitch to Mayo. Can we get another K right on the corner? Man, that was close. Nice take. 2-2 pitch. And Ortiz leaves it too much over the middle, and Mayo just absolutely crushes this one. That one is out of here. So low shot. Gets the first run on the board. Yeah, 422. Exit velo just about at 105. And you know what? I would have loved to see the guys in the bullpen react to the homer like the Orioles bullpen. The players really happy instead of just sitting back there. That would be a cool thing to have in this game as well. But Mayo takes Ortiz deep. 1-0 lead here for the O's in the third. Here comes Henry Davis to the plate. One away, rips that one, but that one is going to be caught there in left deep field by Austin Hayes. And Ke'Bryan Hayes coming back to the plate. Struck out there in the first inning. Trying to get a 2-out rally going here in this third. And Hayes, that is going to be Jordan Westburg with the play over to first base. Gets Hayes. Fantastic job there by Westburg. Another young player in the Orioles system that can crush the ball and obviously showing off the fielding skills. Let's go to the 4th. Still just a 1-0 game. 2 outs here for Trey Mancini. Trying to just get something going, but D.L. Hall has been looking good as that is going to be ripped for a base hit. So Mancini on here with 2 away. But yeah, DL Hall is really, the control's been there. It's just tough sometimes reading some of these pitches. He has been really good here so far. But hopefully get through the order here second time and kind of can figure some things out. Here comes Connor Joe to the plate. Connor Joe rips that one, and that's going to be just foul. Wasn't sure if that hopped over the bag. So that one's foul. 0-1 pitch now to Connor Joe. Pitch from Hall. Hung that one up, but man, the vacuum cleaner over there, Westberg, he gets it out number 3, so nothing for us in the 4th inning. And let's go to the bottom half as Jackson Holliday once again coming to the plate. And he'll take the strikeout side. Last 5 games hitting .316, looking pretty good. And we'll give him to pop up. Jammed a little bit inside. Nice pitch there from Ortiz. There we go. Out number 1 here in this 4th. Obviously a super dangerous hitter, and so is this guy. Adley Rutschman can definitely crush the ball as well. Just the talent on this team is ridiculous. It really is. 1-0 count to Adley. And this one will be hit into right field. Should be easily playable by Drew Gilbert. He's got it there for out number 2. So 2 away in this 4th. And here comes Gunnar Henderson to the plate. Henderson's going to hit that down the line, and that's not going to be playable. Up with it is Blade. He'll throw into second base. So a 2-out hit here for Gunnar Henderson. Trying to add to this Orioles lead, get something going as Heston Kjerstad now comes to the plate. And fastball taken in for a strike. 0-2 pitch. And this one's popped up. JJ coming in. Should have it. He's got it. All right. Out number 3 in the 4th. Just really that one mistake there to Kobe Mayo, and that's really been about it. And obviously DL Hall has been fantastic here so far, as Westberg is going to foul that one away. But that is not a location you want to leave that fastball. 0-2 pitch. And there you go. Nice slider. No late breaking pitch. Ortiz with another K. He's looking really good. He really is. He's taking advantage of this opportunity. That's what we were hoping for some of these young pitchers. Somebody, please, step up, take the spot and say, I'm going to be here in the rotation. There's nothing you can do about it. As Ke'Bryan Hayes gets a hold of this one. Deep into left. Will it have enough? And it's out of here. Ke'Bryan Hayes doesn't bring a lot of power, obviously. More of a contact guy, his 5th of the season, but just enough to get it over that wall in left field. And we got a tie ball game here. So 2 solo home runs. That's all we got going in this game. But we're all tied up at 1 here in the 6th. See if we can maybe now shake up DL Hall. That's a walk by Jace Peterson. So there you go. Homer, walk. Here comes Wyatt Freehand to the plate. 0 for 1 with the walk himself in the 1st. First pitch here from Hall, and that's jammed. And I don't think that's going to be in there. Yeah, it's going to be caught. So out there, go back to first base. So 1 away here in this 6th inning. Actually, I think I think you got Gunnar playing short. You got Jackson Holliday playing second. Yeah, I think I said he was playing shortstop earlier, but Jackson Holliday at second base with Gunnar at short as Mancini with a base hit. So 2 on, 1 away here in the 6th. Already have that solo shot from Hayes. Can Connor Joe come through with the hit man scoring position? He'll take the strikeout side, and it's a 3-1 count. So you got your hitter's count. Look for that pitch and just drive. There it was, but he grounds it to Westberg. Over to second. It's misplayed. Out at first base, but he's going to be safe at second base. So the throw from Westberg off, but they still have enough to get Joe. So now Drew Gilbert has a chance. A base hit could score 2. First pitch to Gilbert. Rips this one, and it's going to be a foul ball. That would have been in there. Obviously, both would score. 1-1 pitch to Gilbert. And this one hit into left field. Hayes is back, and he has got it for out number 3. So, just the solo shot, tied up at 1. Let's go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. As Ortiz, 0-2 pitch now to Tyler Wade. Pitch from Ortiz, and that was a great changeup. Man, the movement, it looks like it's coming right in the zone and just dips down. You're well out in front, and then you're not even going to get a location. As Jackson Holliday is going to pop this one up. Should be easily played for Bader, and there you go, out number 3. So far, Jackson Holliday 0 for 3, but really, I mean, there hasn't been a whole lot in this game. Let's go to the 7th. Here comes Adley Rutschman here to lead off this 7th inning for the Orioles. 0-2 pitch here to Adley. Pitch from Ortiz. As that's going to be in the other circle change. There you go. He has got it rocking. Another strikeout. Now 2 away to Heston Kjerstad, and he's going to rip that one. That one will be just foul. Trying to get that change up low and away again. Won't bite. That's all right. You know, change up the eye level just a little bit. See him looking outside, maybe coming a little bit in. And we'll stick to the outside, actually. And we'll get a strike 3. Kjerstad goes down again. Man, what a performance from both of these young pitchers. As they will finally go to the bullpen here the 8th, as Keegan Aiken's going to come in there. He has 1 away here so far. And here comes Jace Peterson working to a 3-1 count. 3-1 to Peterson. Rips that one. That's going to get down for a base hit. So, base hit. You got the power bat at Freehand coming to the plate. See if you can maybe knock one out of here. Give us a 2-run lead. Get that 3-1 lead and then get this bullpen going. As the pitch inside. There's no way we went there. Yeah, no way. Sometimes those check swings are, I don't know. I think they're a little bit off. And swinging through on that circle change, man. Great pitch right there in the corner. I don't know what you're really supposed to do with that one. Man, that was rough. As Trey Mancini just continues to hit. Rips a base hit. And once again, here we are in this situation. Man at second base, 2 outs. And it's going to be up to Connor Joe. 0 for 3 so far in this game. Needs a clutch hit here in this 8th inning to possibly give us the lead. And with Peterson's speed at second, definitely should. Joe, oh man, I think the timing, it says good. We just not there. Pops it up into left, and that will be it for us in the 8th. As Jonathan Loizaga is going to come in here. Ortiz not going to get the win, but man, great pitching performance from him. Trying to hold this to a tie ball game. Peterson up with it over to first, and there you go. Out number 2, and here comes Austin Hayes to the plate. Pitch to Hayes. He'll take a strike right there in the middle of the plate. 0-2 pitch now to Hayes, and swing and a miss. Strike 3 on the fastball. So Loizaga 1-2-3 8th, and we will head to the 9th inning. And just 8 combined hits in this game. Pitching has been great as Drew Gilbert just, once again, just continues to hit the ball. Now, he's not even hitting lefties that well this year, but I think Gilbert's just getting better and better. I just want to see if the power comes, and man, he is a fantastic player. Comes up some really good at-bats. So leads off there, and obviously with his speed, he is a stolen base threat, but with the lefty on the mound, I think we'll just let it ride for right now. Bader hits this one, and there you go. 6-4-3 double play. Oh, that is a killer right there. It really is. So it's going to be up low to Blade to get something here in this 2-away 9th inning. Now, actually, he hits lefties really well. He does. And he gets one here. Blade is going to give us the lead here in the 9th inning. Absolutely crushes this one out of here. And that's all it's been this entire game. You know, the 3 solo home runs, 2-1 lead. And yeah, Blade is definitely in the lineup for a region against lefties. He's killing them. He's killing lefties this year. And he just shows it here in the 9th inning. Couldn't come up with a bigger hit with 2 away. There you go. 2-1 lead. That's going to give us a chance here for Bednar to probably pick up the save and come away with a quality victory. So big, big time hit from Blade. As Henry Davis would like to back that up. And he hits this one well into center field, but that's not going to have the distance. And that is going to be out number 3. And we go to the bottom half of the 9th inning. And actually, because Bednar the previous game, his energy was low, so we got to go to Scott Barlow for the save instead. So now Barlow on here to try to get this save with 1 away in this 9th inning. And Tyler Wade, it's going to get to an 0-2 count. 0-2 pitch to Wade. Trying to get the tying man on base. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 away here in this 9th inning. And it all comes down to Jackson Holliday. 0 for 3 so far in this game. First pitch to Holliday, and he'll take that outside for a ball. Works it to a 3-0 count, and he'll take the strike there. Obviously, would rather not walk him. I know Rushman on deck, but yeah, still don't want to put the tying man on. As this one's left up, Holliday rips this one deep. That one's going to get down for extra bases kind of in that corner there. Bader up with it. Holliday will stay there at second base. And they have the tying run on here with 2 away, and it's going to be up to Adley Rushman here to knock him in and extend this game. 2-0 pitch to Rushman taken there for a strike on the outside half. 2-1 count. Oh no, that's left up, and Adley crushes this deep in the left. Bleday can't come away with it. It's going to be down for extra bases. Rushman on his way to third, and he's in there with a tying triple. Yeah, the pitch was right over the middle of the plate, and he did not miss it. Man, we're tied just like that. 1 out away, and now we got to bring in Brock Burke here to get Gunnar Henderson because base hit wins it. Unbelievable. 0-1 pitch to Gunnar, and he's going to pop this one up. He is not happy about that, obviously. But they tie it up. Jackson Holliday, Adley Rushman do it, and we'll go to the 10th inning. Obviously, we have the man on second base. A chance here with a base hit to get a run in. And obviously, in these situations now in extras, I feel like you almost have to get a run. If you don't get a run, I mean, it's almost like you're pretty much done for. It really is. We're going to try to lay down a bunt here with Peterson and advance everybody over. And he bunts it. It's going to get him over to third, but what a play from Westberg. Bare hands it, gets the force at second. So the double play is still in play here, obviously, and a game-ending double play could be. But Wyatt Freehan, all we need from you, man, is a fly ball. That is it. Get a run in. Pitch, ground ball. This could be 2. 3-6-3 or 3-6-1 double play. Oh, man. 3-6-1 double play. We get nothing out of it. Bottom 10. And Kerstad's going to go down swinging. I think that's his 3rd strikeout. It's a nice pitch there from Burke. Now Kobe Mayo coming to the plate. Hit that home run earlier. Rips this one for a base hit. Gilbert up with it. The throw to the plate. Not in time. Gunnar scores, and the Orioles are going to win this in the 10th. 3-2. Man. That was a bit rough. We were 1 out away. 1 out away from getting the victory. Does not happen. Only combined 13 hits in this game. 5 runs. And Mancini had 3 of her hits. Gilbert had 2. So just 2 guys alone really combined for most of her hits. Ortiz, 9 Ks in 7 innings. Just the 1 mistake to Mayo. And that's it. Man, tough loss to the Orioles. But hey, they're a really good team. And going to probably be an AL favorite for sure. So we have the Futures game coming up right now. And you can see Corey Larkin is on this list. So Corey Larkin, obviously now a top 50 prospect, really a top 15. Offensively, we got Mark Tejada, which I suspect he will probably, I don't think he's going to be a September call-up. We have Brian Chang, and actually Kurt Wheat is there as well, even though he's only hitting 222. I don't know. I know it's like, they just rank it, I believe, top 100 guys, something like that. But he's not having that great of a season. But yeah, Tejada here, as we'll get into some at-bats and probably pitch with Larkin as well. But Tejada, I don't think he's going to be a September call-up. We're just going to wait as this one hit into center field, and that's going to be caught. So nothing there for Tejada in his first at-bat. And I would say the same for Brian Chang. We're just going to let him roll the entire season here in the majors. Will he get the spring invite? I'm not sure. I think we'll definitely, maybe because we'll have to probably put him on the 40-man as he's going to pop this one up, and that's going to be easily playable by the catcher. Yeah, I know we'll probably have to put him on the 40-man just so he is not. Now, I don't know the specific rules. I know first year drafted, you don't have to worry about it, obviously, but after that, maybe. I'm not sure the limitation on how many years where a guy is not eligible for the 40-man. I mean, for the Rule 5 draft, even if he's not on the 40-man. But I'll probably just put him on. I don't know. Sometimes this game is weird too. Sometimes they don't adhere by the rules. As this one is going to be out of here. As that is DeLuca with the home run. So he knocks in Mark Tejada. And that is a 2-run shot for the youngster. And here comes Kurt Wheat to the plate. So another guy just happened to sign off free agency. They usually have kind of, I would say sometimes that first season, if you look for something in a franchise to really help out your organization, your farm system, they do have guys down there a lot of the times. Not always the greatest overall, but high potential. And that's what happens with Wyatt Freeman. It was the same thing. And sometimes I'm not sure if it's just randomly generated. I'd have to look into more of that. Or, guys that were drafted or just didn't sign. So that could be a possibility too. But I don't remember them on the draft list. And they're just a little bit too old. As Tejada rips that one up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. That should score another run. Here comes the throw to the plate. Not in time. And there you go. Add to a now 4-3 lead here against the AL. Nice job from Tejada. But yeah, Tejada, keep him down the rest of the year. There's a really good chance that he will be one of the starting outfield spots next year. It's just going to be tough to really keep him down. I know he's only 19, but it's just tough. As Brian Chang here gets another bat here in the 8th inning. And you know what? Finally picks up a hit. And really, he started off a little slow, but he's really had a really good season in AAA. And I don't think it's going to be too long for Brian Chang either. It really isn't. As here comes Corey Larkin here to close this out in the 9th, but he's going to have a leadoff walk to start. We saw Larkin last time. He's got some really good stuff. I was just so surprised to see him that high up on the list. I mean, he's a potential, and he's been pitching like really well this year, but still did not expect to see him that high a list because he does struggle sometimes to put guys away, even though he has some really good stuff. 3-2, and that's a really good changeup. Gets the strikeout, and that will do it for the futures game. Just seeing a couple guys that we might see next year in the bigs. Obviously, probably not Larkin or Wheat, but Brian Chang and Mark Tejada. So that brings us to the draft this year, the 2025 draft, year number 3. And in the first 2 years, that's where we got guys like Chang. Tejada was a second-round pick. Pablo Santana. We have drafted really well. We got Larkin in the draft. This year's draft, different. It really is. We're picking way later in the draft, something I'm definitely not used to. But here's the guys I'm looking at the moment. Johnny Moffitt, I don't think he'll be, I don't know. He's ranked 6, 76 and 94 potential. Right fielder, has really good contact, good discipline, decent fielding going forward, decent speed. He's at 25 in the draft ranked. Now, that obviously doesn't mean he's going to stick to that ranking, but we'll see. Lasnewski, now he's a closer. He's not ranked. Looks pretty good, though. I don't think we'll take him that early. Miles Cabrera, now you already know he's going to be a B to an A potential. But that overall, probably in the 50s, solid contact. Everything else definitely needs some work. But obviously, if he has that, maybe A potential. But do we go with him in the first round? I'm not sure. David Salinas, he's at right there at 28 as our draft rank, 43rd for, MLB. Yeah, the walks per 9, everything else doesn't look good. He's got great velocity. Probably can reach near triple digits there with the four-seamer. Good sinker, good curveball. It just needs, that's what I'm noticing in this draft. Murray Ridgway. Now, this is a guy maybe I take with the first-round pick. Probably could be a 60-some overall, maybe an A potential. 21, 6'5" out of New York. Solid hitter, good vision. Just needs work on fielding. But yeah, as you can see, and I'm looking through a lot of these guys, I mean, they're just not... It's just not as deep as I wanted. Even the top guys, I looked maybe at a couple of them just to kind of see. And there's guys, obviously, with potential, but you're getting a lot of guys with overalls in the 50s. And those are guys that are not going to be ready within, 2 to even 3 years. That might take them 4 years, even if they progress well and pitch well in the the minors, or, hit well. it's still going to take him a while. So right now, we'll just take best available or maybe fill a spot here or there, and I think that's what we're going to do. So let's start this draft. First overall draft pick. Here we go. Who is it going to be? And let's see who the A's take. They are going to take Juan Rosas. He is, you can see, good potential. Could be a good overall. We didn't scout him, but we'll see what he is. We'll take a look at, obviously, his ratings here later in the video. Pick number 2 goes to the Kansas City Royals. Who are they going to take here? That's going to be Dan Martin, catcher. He was actually the number 1 overall ranked player according to our draft rank in the Major League, but same thing. Didn't scout him, but we'll see what he turns out to be. Pick number 3. It's going to be the D-backs, who have a really good farm system. Drew Jones just came up, and it's going to be Aldo Davila, shortstop. There you go, 19 years old, out of junior college. So there is your top 3 picks. So with that, we're just going to slowly go. We're not going to go through every pick, but you can see we pick at 27. Obviously 10 seconds between pick. And there goes Johnny Moffitt. So, I mean, he was saying 25, and he goes to number 4 to the Nationals. So pretty much forget that idea. I wasn't sure if we're going to get him or not. Let's keep going down the list here. San Francisco's going to be on the clock. Who are they going to take here? So it looks like Cervantes went to the Rockies. Monticello, who the guys we scouted, go to the Brewers. Phil McCure is going to go to the Giants. I'm trying to look at everybody else. I did see Jimmy DiMaggio. Castillo as well to the Mariners. And there goes Ed Trowbridge. Interesting. So I did not expect him. That is, if you don't remember the guy with the sweet stash. I didn't expect him to go that high. I think these guys are just going wherever. Michael Hugh we just looked at. Daniel Cordero. Hotaki Mieta we looked at as well. Man, I didn't expect these guys to go this high up. That is crazy to see. Craig Rosario is going to go to the Braves. I'm thinking Murray Ridgway, but we'll see here. Let's go the Padres. Who are they going to take here? Padres, Zane Jacob. We did not look at him. Angels on the clock. Then we got the Yankees, and then we'll pick number 27. So who do the Angels take? They're going to take Ken Copen at 25, and here come the Yankees. So who would they take? And they were going to take Murray Ridgway, of course. The guy I was just going to take. Of course. That's how it always works. Man. So now I'm thinking, do we take Miles Cabrera here? I know he's going to be a low overall, but you're guaranteed to get that potential. Steven Villaforte. Yeah, the overall is just not there. I'd rather take Miles Cabrera, really, if you think about it. Yeah, there's no reason to take him. I mean, we wouldn't give him in the second round. Christopher Johnson. Man. Maybe it makes sense to go with an outfielder. Mickey Milligan, 18, second and third base. He's a shortstop, more infield. And that's what I said at the beginning. I wanted to really, boost up the depth at outfield. That was really what I wanted to do. So maybe I just stick with an outfielder. Yeah, maybe that's what we do. Let's just go. I mean, Miles Cabrera is going to be there. He's a third baseman, though. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe Christopher Johnson's the pick here. He's only 18. Okay hitter. Decent fielding. He's got some really good speed. He can steal. Man, I'm stuck who to pick. I guess I'll just take Christopher Johnson. Might have not been the right pick, but we'll take him. He opted out of that doctor exam, so that's interesting. But he'll play the outfield. That's what I was saying in this draft. It's all about depth. As we'll continue to move on here to round number 2. So Lasnowski is still there. Miles Cabrera is still there. You got Caden Rivera, another pitcher. You know what? Let's take Lasnowski. We'll take the closer. Continue to build up the bullpen. He opted out as well. Yeah, he did. So for right now, I'll be honest with you. I'm not really too confident in this draft at the moment. So we picked number 74. I'm hoping Miles Cabrera stays there, and he's still there. So I think for sure now we're going to take Miles Cabrera. That at least gives me one guy that I know is going to be at least maybe a B to A potential. Those other two guys, Johnson and Lesniewski, have a chance, but Cabrera's instantly there. So we'll take Miles Cabrera with the pick. We had him draft rank at 27, so to us he was a first-round grade. And let's go to round number 3. You got Ray Clark. Same thing. Could be a B to A potential. Center field. Put him out there. He is 23, though. So, he has high potential, but, how high is the ceiling? But for a third-round pick, why not? Ray Clark is signed. We did not scout him, but with that potential in the green, it can't go lower than a B. So, that's the whole thing. He could be like a 50 overall, but at least he's a B. The only problem is he is 23 years old. So, we'll sim to our next pick. Go to round number 4. You see our board is completely just almost gone. Luis Lorenz. Same thing. 23. We haven't scouted him. And I'm looking for more. But yeah, really good fielding though. I'm trying to just look at a few things that are going to be definitely for sure. So we'll take Lorenz there with the pick. Probably should be taking guys that are probably 18. Yeah, 23 is probably just a tad bit not there because they're just not going to progress as much. Lee Gilbert, you could see capped out at an 81 and 80 overall, but he could be a 47 or 46. So I'm not sure if we take Lee Gilbert. Another reliever, you know what? Why not? Let's just take him, see what happens. Right now, he's later round picks. Really not too concerned. Just trying to find somebody that could possibly have a high overall. So looking through the list, we got Cam Wheeler. Greg Kinney's a possibility too, but that 15 overall. We're going to take Cameron Wheeler with the pick. Junior college. He actually is injured. So that's a new one too. So that's it for the draft. Maybe not that exciting. Maybe not the most exciting draft. Obviously, when you're not picking top 5, you have maybe a generational player like Pablo Santana, like Brian Chang. But we'll see. We'll see when we sign these guys. So let's take a look. We got the All-Star game coming up. I'm not going to get into it. But we got Bednar, who is definitely deserving. There's no doubt about that. Pablo Lopez is an All-Star. As for the offensive side, I'm not seeing anybody. Ohtani's not even starting. No. Nope. We don't have a guy on our offensive side. Nope. It's just Pablo Lopez and David Bednar. That's it. That's our 2 All-Stars. The AL beat the NL in that All-Star game. And now we can start to sign our draft picks. So Christopher Johnson. So right now you can see the allocated was around $7 million, and Johnson's going to sign his contract. So obviously that's cool too, how the allocations goes down. Lesniewski's going to sign, so that is good. He is signed on. I'm still going to try to sign all these guys no matter what. Demands aren't very high. Cam Wheeler is going to decline the first pick. Let's go to Lorenz. He wants about 481. Give it that. And he decides to sign. So Luis Lorenz is going to sign. That is good to see. So we at least got 3 guys here to start off real quick. Probably a couple of them don't have the, they're not quite at 50 interest. Ray Clark, see if he can get a deal done. What's $454K? And there you go. We'll just give it to him. He signs. Ray Clark is on with us. So there's 4 down. Still have Miles Cabrera. Yeah, Gilbert, who we took like a last pick. I didn't even show that last. It was Lee Gilbert. We'll keep it that because we're going to have to boost those guys up. Cam Wheeler. Yeah, how did I not show the Gilbert? That's interesting. I just completely missed that. Cam Wheeler has signed with us, so he signs. So Wheeler is in there, and it's just Miles Cabrera and Lee Gilbert. Gilbert's going to take a while, 33 interest. That's going to take probably a few times through. As Cabrera's now over 50, and obviously if you're not over 50% interest, you can't, negotiate with them. As Miles Cabrera has signed, so we're just down to one more guy here to try to get in here, and then we'll get into obviously the next month and see what these guys are overall. As we continue to sim through here, now past the All-Star break, take 2 or 3 from Toronto. Oh, the Twins have us a deal. They're going to try to offer us Marcus Stroman for Nick Gonzalez. So Stroman a free agent next year. That kind of works in our favor. I really don't want to bring on another pitcher that stays. That's the whole thing, too. I'm going to give everybody a chance, the guys in the minor, like Bubba Chandler, Solamento, Quinn Priester, all those guys. I want to give them shots. He has pitched decently this year. K rate up, but his walk rate is up. Home run rate, FIP at a 4.61. So he's been solid, and that could definitely work with us. But you know what? I'm looking above him, and I see Tyler Mahle, and 8-9 record. I know that he's going to be a free agent next year. So I think he's a little bit better than Stroman, and that could be a better acquisition. Now the question is, would the Twins be willing to deal him? Now they're 16 games out of first, so they're not winning that division. Guardians have got that easily. And at 48-52, where does that put them in the wild card? 5.5 out. And they're 3-7 in the last 10. So they're kind of falling off. That's why they're probably trying to really get rid of Stroman. They, see what they can get. They're not going to probably re-sign these guys. So Tyler Mahle, 3.58 ERA, 1.41 whip. K rate a little low, walk high. His FIP is better. You know what? I think we can acquire him. I'm fine with this acquisition. And, I don't need a guy here to take spots for next year just to help us out in the playoffs and maybe win a World Series to really boost our pitching. Because obviously Pablo Santana's not coming back. He's done for the season. It would just have for a better guy. And we offer Kyle Nichols and Nick Gonzalez. And there you go. Deal done. Tyler Mahle is now a part of the rotation. And you know what? I think we have too many guys here. I think Priester is struggling. I'm thinking about maybe sending him down, but you know what? I think we're going to send down Hunter Brown again. If Priester just continues to struggle, then yeah, I think Priester will be sent down. I have no problem sending him back down. He's looked well, but he's starting to struggle a little bit. I still want to have that confidence. I didn't really plan on him really being up this year. I know he started in spring, but I don't mind sending it back down and then ready for next year. Lee Gilbert will sign, so that's all of our draft picks. So let's see Mahle's first start here. 5 innings, 9 hits, 4 earned, 6 Ks. Bullpen does the rest, and we get the victory. And yeah, that's going to bring us into the month of August. You could see we ended off the season the end of the month very well. Second start here for Mahle. 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned, 2 walks, 5 Ks. Dominguez struggled, but Cano comes in, cleans it up, gets the victory. And let's take a look at our draft picks here. Let's see what these guys are like. I don't expect it to be the greatest draft, but can't be, hopefully it's not awful. So Christopher Johnson we took just because of the outfield position. He is a B potential, 52 overall. He's only 18. Needs a lot of work on the hitting, discipline, vision for sure. Man, that durability is at 42. That's not what you want to see. He is very fast, great at stealing, so you got that. But fielding at 56, it's not the greatest, obviously, but hopefully he can stay healthy, just continue to improve that bat. Lasnowski, closer, only 18 years old. He can throw about 97, so he's got a lot of velocity. Walks per 9 low, that's not what you want to see. K rate up, but home runs per 9 at 67. Not too bad. We just have to work on the walks per 9 because that is a huge stat. It really is. It really kind of, pitchers, if you have a low in there, pitchers just seem to struggle, but hopefully we'll work on that. Miles Cabrera, we probably could have taken him with the first pick, but you know what? Whatever. A potential, we still got him. 62 overall. Really good contact against lefties. Hits solid. Clutch is actually up to a 71. Not the greatest fielder, not the greatest speed, but look at his durability right there at 89. So he has really good durability. So that is good to see. So hopefully he stays healthy, progresses. Ray Clark, we knew he was going to be a low overall, but he has A potential. 97 speed, 81 arm. Man, that guy can fly around the bases. And he's 6'3". Man, the height and speed. We got to work on his hitting. I know he's 23, but man, this is a guy just bring on for pinch running can absolutely kill it. Luis Lorenz, he is a B potential, 56 overall. Pretty good arm, good durability. Fielding still a little low, solid speed. Same thing, just needs to work on the bat. Lee Gilbert, 61 overall, D potential. His walks per 9 is actually at a 76. He's only 19, so that we'll see how that works out. And Cam Wheeler's a D, 51 overall. Yeah, fielding all right. Everything else, just not the greatest. So it's not the greatest draft, obviously, but really this draft was all about just depth players and guys that we could try to build. They're not going to be having to play next year or even 2 years down the road, really. So Murray Ridgway, who we were going to take, he's a 64 overall, B potential. Man, really good contact against righties, can already hit, good vision, good discipline, good clutch. Durability's at a 96. Freaking Yankees, man. I would have taken him for sure. I would have got him and Cabrera. Juan Rosas, so he was your first pick, obviously. With the A's, he's a 70 overall, B potential. Two-seamer curve change and slider. I mean, okay pick. I mean, not too bad. So the Diamondbacks with the number 3 pick. Davila, solid hitter so far. Solid hitting, good durability, okay arm, decent speed. So not too bad. At only 19 years old, he's a switch hitter. Yeah, he's got some power already, power in the 60s. So pretty good pick here for the Diamondbacks. Dan Martin was that number 2 overall pick. Man, look at his contact. 80 and 76 against lefties. B potential, 63 overall. Switch hitting, 22-year-old catcher. Nice clutch, just needs to work on his discipline. He can't feel. I mean, it's not good. And his arm really isn't that great either. But, man, the dude can definitely hit. And with that vision, probably get some walks, too. So, not a bad pick, obviously, for the Royals. I want to take a look maybe at a few other guys. See if there's anybody here I want to take a look at. Maybe take a look at also our division teams. Jonas Ruffing, he is a 60 overall A. There's at Trowbridge, or however you want to pronounce it, the Orioles. Zane Jacob. Anybody else with a really good pick? The Dodgers actually didn't get a good draft pick this time. That's interesting. They always seem to just kill it on the draft. So Maeda, we were thinking about scouting him. He's a 69 overall. Potential is only a C. Monticelli, yeah, another guy we looked at to the Brewers, obviously in division. We looked at David Salinas as well. It looks like they have a solid draft. They really did. A lot of B and A potentials there for your first 3 picks. Not too bad. Reds, a lot of C's. I'm seeing a couple D's. So maybe not the greatest draft for the Reds. Same with the Cubs. And there's Johnny Moffitt. Went number 4. We were going to think about taking him. He's a 65 overall with a B potential. So all in all, I could see the class not that great. It is what it is. But I think that is where we're going to end it there. So we make a good trade. We're ready. We got a 2-game lead over the Cubs. Get into this final stretch of the season. And hopefully it's going to be a stretch to the playoffs. And try to get back to where we were last year. But this time at least maybe win the division. And get back into it. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.